Hi all, and welcome to another video from Miss Robbie's classroom. I'm your teacher advisor, Miss Robbie, and today we have another video on our self-learning module series on English 7. For this clip, you will need your English 7 Module 2, Lesson 3, an activity notebook, and a pen. Pay attention when you hear the bell sound. That means you may need to pause the video in order to do the task given. Then resume the video once you're done. And don't forget to practice honesty and honor while working on your modules. So for Module 2, it's divided into 3 related lessons, namely, Lesson 1, Genres of Various View Text, Lesson 2, Purpose and Intended Audience of Various View Text, and Lesson 3, Features of Various View Text. For this week, we will be talking about the features of various view text. So our goals at the end of this clip is that you will be able to determine the features of various view text, compose appropriate dialogues to given features of various view text, and manifest sense of responsibility and appropriateness in viewing shows, programs, or videos. So with that, let's go to Module 2, Lesson 3, Features of Various View Text. Before we go on, let's see what you know about the topic. Go to page 9 of your module and answer Test 1 and 2. Choose from the following emojis how you feel if you're going to watch these kinds of shows, programs, or videos. Write the name of one or more emojis that correspond to your answers. So for example, in number 1, how would you feel when you're watching these kinds of shows? For me, I would feel excited and smile. For test 2, what do you expect from TV shows, movies, or content you see on the internet? Write proof if you agree with the descriptions of the show, program, or videos, and disapprove if you don't. For example, in number 1, use the storytelling to show emotions. Yes, I think the shows I watch should tell a story to capture my emotion, so I will write approve. Are you ready to answer? Let's go! Welcome back, everyone! Were you able to answer all items in Test 1 and 2? What do you think of your answers in Test 1 and 2? Can you say that the shows you watch were able to get your attention or interests? Can you tell the difference between a good and bad show? Alright, let's have more activities that have something to do with our lesson today. This time, let's answer together what's in page 11. Read each statement carefully. Choose the appropriate show, program, or video that best fits the statement below. Recall our previous lessons on genres, purpose, and intended audience. Take for example number 1. My mother loves to bake new things. That's why she likes this show. Which show do you think it's describing? That's right. The correct answer is letter B. Then on test 2, choose at least 2 descriptions that best describe the words inside the box. So for example, for number 1, we have theme. What phrases describes this word? You have to choose 2. Write the letters only. Are you ready to answer? Let's go! Welcome back! Were you able to answer all items in Test 1 and 2? Great! Now let's see how you did. Go to page 22 of your module. Pause this video while you check your work. How did you do? You got a perfect score? Awesome! Almost perfect? That's alright. Let's do better next time. Are you ready for a challenge? Go to page 13. What's new? Take a look at the pictures. Study the clock below and write the time of the described shows, programs, or videos. This reality show focuses on talent of the contestants. This show is purely child-friendly. This program gives an update about basketball, volleyball, billiards, and the like. This show focuses on sharing secret recipes that make food even tastier. This show keeps one updated on current events and news all over the Philippines. This fantasy show tells stories and gives you a lesson about life. These informative shows share interesting facts about various topics. This program aims to give audience not only joy, but also a lot of prizes. Are you ready to answer? Let's go! Welcome back! Were you able to answer all the items in What's New? How did you do? You got perfect? Wonderful! If you didn't, not to worry, because we will be discussing more on the topic in a bit. So do you have an idea what we will be talking about today? That's right! This is part 3 of Module 2, Features of Various Viewed Text. What are features? They are characteristics of one person or thing, and so serving to distinguish it from others. So what makes TV shows, movies, and internet videos different from other types? There are 3 major features that differentiate them. Number 1 is theme. It is what the show or videos or program is all about. It can be about food, fashion, movies, or any other interest. Take a look at the examples. Can you read the callouts below? So from the script, we can tell that it's about cooking and about birds, respectively. The second feature is language. This is what the show used in the conversations or scripts. Take a look at the examples. Can you read the callouts? The first one is simple and talks about learning, while the other sounds serious and factual. So the language changes depending on what the theme of the show is. The last one is production. This refers to the show's total package. This includes script writing, planning, plays and studios used, and other aspects in video, TV, or movie production. Take a look at the examples. Can you read the callouts? So the first one uses actors to portray emotions, and the second narrates a real-life event. So let's apply what you've just learned. Let's go to page 15 and 16. What's more? Identify the features of various view text through the given taglines and scripts from shows, programs, and videos. For letter A, theme, choose the correct theme of the given shows, programs, and videos. So for example, in number 1, what do you think is the theme of this show? Correct. Letter D. It's about trying new and exciting dishes. For letter B, language, choose the correct language used in the given shows. For example, in number 6, what language do you think is used? That's right. Letter A, casual and conversational. For letter C, choose the appropriate video production for the given shows. For example, in number 11, what will be the best production for this? You're correct. Letter D, a studio production that gives the viewers easy experiments at home. Now, are you ready to answer all these? Let's do it! Welcome back! Were you able to answer all items and what's more? Great! Turn to page 22 and check your answers. Pause this video while you check. Did you get a perfect score? Awesome! You did better from the last time. Now it's reflection time. Don't forget to answer these questions in your activity notebook. What theme of a show, program, or video do you think is appropriate for your age? Why? If you were given a chance to make your own video production, what would it be and why? It's assessment time. Answer the assessment on page 19 to 20. Write your answers on your activity notebook. In test 1, write the appropriate tagline, dialogue, or script of the following topics using the indicated language to be used. Like, for example, in letter A, formal or serious. You will use formal and serious language while talking about the Philippines. For letter B, it is informal or conversational. In letter C, factual or true to life. So for example, in number 1, formal or serious about the Philippines. So I can say, the Philippines has 351,750 COVID cases as of this writing. In test 2, if you are going to be the writer of a certain show, program, or video, write inside the callouts your own script, tagline, dialogue, or speech that fits to the given themes. So for example, for number 1, theme is success. So I can say something like, the basis of success is not what you have or who you are. It is what you have become and how great you feel about yourself and the life you possess. Are you ready to answer? Let's go! Congratulations! Now you know the features of various view text. To make sure that you apply this lesson, I want you to do the remaining activities on this module. On page 17 to 19, what can I do? In letter A, complete the outline below by writing the appropriate data. So you're going to look for a show or your favorite show, program, or video. So you're going to look for a show, program, or video that you like. Fill out the questionnaire based on that video. Do the same for letter B, only this time you're going to interview one of your family members or relatives at home and complete the outline below. Afterwards, transfer your answers on a long bond paper for your output number 4. This is what your output would look like. Now you can put this in your portfolio. What's a portfolio, you ask? It's a long folder that will hold all your outputs for the school year. Put it in a long green folder like this and send it together with your activity notebook on the next scheduled retreat. Now you're all set for Module 3. Until next time, this is your teacher advisor, Ms. Robbie. Happy studying, guys!